I'm 68 years old, a retired engineer, and I spent my entire life building what I thought was a secure retirement. I had $2.5 million saved up. Then I met her. In just a few short weeks, she took every last cent. I thought I'd found love, but it was just a business transaction for her, a meticulously planned scam. This is the story of how I lost my life savings to a woman I thought was my soulmate. My name is Richard Dunlap, and I live down in Cocoa Beach, Florida. After my wife passed away, the silence in my house was deafening. I was lonely. I'm a retired engineer, so I'm used to solving problems and building things, but I couldn't engineer a fix for a broken heart. The days just dragged on, and my retirement, supposed to be my reward for a lifetime of work, just felt empty. Then, in December of 2024, a little bit of light seemed to shine through. A friend request popped up on Facebook. Her name was Sophia Miller. I didn't know her, but we had a few mutual friends, so I thought, what's the harm? I accepted. Her profile picture showed a woman with this warm, genuine smile. Her page said she was 42, a financial analyst from Canada. Her posts were a mix of her daily life and articles about her success in the financial world, especially with cryptocurrency. She just seemed so smart, successful, and full of life. We started messaging, and at first it was just casual. We talked about our days, our pasts, what we wanted for the future. She told me about her life in Canada, her work, and she was a great listener. For the first time in years, I really felt seen. I had someone to share my thoughts with, someone who seemed to actually care. The conversation quickly went from Facebook to daily, almost hourly chats on WhatsApp. She was calling me her soulmate. She filled a void in my life I didn't even realize was swallowing me whole. Looking back, I can see how perfectly she played her part. She was patient, she was kind, and she made me feel like the most important person in the world. After months of being so alone, I was completely hooked. After about a month of talking every single day, the conversation started to change. Sophia began weaving her work into our chats more and more. She'd talk about the financial freedom she had, all thanks to crypto investing. She was clever about it. It wasn't some aggressive sales pitch. It was subtle, wrapped up in this picture of a future for us. She'd say things like, "Imagine us, Richard, no money worries, just traveling the world together." She painted this beautiful picture, and God, I wanted to be in it. She'd send me screenshots of her trading account, showing these huge profits. "Look, honey, another great day," she'd write. She also sent what she called expert reports and authoritative analysis on the crypto market. It all looked so professional, so legitimate. I'm an engineer. I live on data and facts, and what she was showing me looked like solid proof. I told her, I don't know the first thing about crypto. That wasn't a problem for her. She was unbelievably patient, spending hours walking me through the basics. She made me feel smart, like I was actually getting a handle on this complex new world. She coached me on what apps to download and helped me set up my first trading account, guiding me step by step on how to link it to my bank account. It felt like we were building a business together, a foundation for our future. The romance and the financial talk just completely merged. My trust in her was absolute. She was my partner, my confidant, and now my financial guide.
In January of 2025, Sophia told me it was the perfect time to make a move. I was still a bit nervous, but she was just so confident, so I did it. I transferred my first $500,000. It was a massive amount of money, but it felt like a down payment on the future she had promised. I watched that trading platform she had me installed. It was incredible. In a short time, my account was showing a profit of nearly $100,000. My first trades had yields around 40%. I was ecstatic. Just to be sure, I made a small withdrawal, about $3,800. The money showed up in my bank account, no problem at all. Well, I thought, this must be real. That single successful withdrawal washed away any doubt I had left. Of course, Sophia pushed me to put more in. More money means more returns, my love, she'd say, and I believed her. The numbers on the screen just kept going up. Between January and March, I poured more and more in. I emptied my 401k, my savings accounts. I deposited another $1.2 million. My account balance on the app ballooned, showing over $2.5 million. I was seeing profits of $150,000 here, $140,000 there. I felt like a genius. Then came the final push. Sophia told me about a limited-time high-yield event on the platform, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity we couldn't miss, she said. To get in on it, I needed more capital. The only thing I had left was my house, the home my late wife and I built our life in. Fueled by the incredible profits I was seeing and my total trust in Sophia, I mortgaged my house for $401,000 and sent it all in. My entire life savings, every single dollar I had ever worked for, was now in this platform. The trap was set. Now it was time to spring it. The mortgage payment on my house was coming due, so I went to the platform to pull out $395,000 to cover it and just have some cash. I put in the request, and then nothing. The request was denied. A message appeared. My account was frozen. Panic started to creep in. I contacted the platform's customer service. A robotic message popped up saying my account was flagged for suspicious activity. To unfreeze it, I had to pay a 20% tax on my total balance, a tax of over $500,000. My heart just sank into my stomach. This made no sense. I messaged Sophia. I told her what happened. At first, she was calm, reassuring. "Don't worry, honey. This is normal for large transactions. We just have to pay the fee and our money will be released." But I didn't have another $500,000. I had nothing left. I told her this. And then she was gone. Her Facebook profile vanished. Our entire chat history on WhatsApp erased. She just disappeared into thin air. I tried calling the customer service number again and again. No answer. Just a dead line. It was in that moment that the whole world just fell out under me. It wasn't until then that the brutal reality hit me. You've been had. You lost all that money. The woman I loved never existed. The profits were fake. The entire platform was a sham, just an elaborate stage controlled by the criminals who had just stolen my entire life. I was enraged. I went through all the normal feelings of someone who's been completely ripped off, but mostly I just felt a profound, crushing emptiness.
The days and weeks that followed were a complete blur of desperation and shame. I went to the police, but they didn't offer much hope. These scammers operate from overseas, laundering the cryptocurrency through a maze of transactions that makes it virtually untraceable. My $2.5 million was gone forever. Now I'm facing a mountain of debt. It's strained things with my children. They can't understand how their father, an engineer, could have been so foolish. How do you explain that your own logic was completely hijacked by loneliness and the promise of love? I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I see her face, I hear her voice, and I feel the gut-wrenching shame of my own stupidity. This isn't just about the money. They stole more than that. They stole my trust in people. They stole my future. They stole my dignity. You trust somebody and you get betrayed like that. It hurts more than losing the money. The humiliation is this constant weight that I carry with me every single day. I'm sharing this story because I feel like I have to. They call these scams pig butchering because the scammers fatten you up with trust and affection before the slaughter. And it's happening to thousands of people. The FBI reports that losses from these combined romance and crypto investment scams are devastating, reaching into the billions of dollars every year. And victims come from all walks of life. CEOs, lawyers, and grandmothers all fall for the exact same tricks. Please learn from my mistakes. Be skeptical of anyone who appears in your life online and starts talking about deep feelings right away. Research them. Use a reverse image search on their photos. Never, ever invest money based on the advice of someone you've only met online. And be wary of any platform that promises huge guaranteed returns. It's always a lie. If you feel pressured, or if something feels too good to be true, it is. Talk to your family, your friends, or a real financial advisor. If my story can save just one person, one family from going through the hell that I'm living, then sharing this will be worth it. Please share this story. Share it with your parents, your friends, anyone in your life who's looking for connection online. You could be saving them from total financial and emotional ruin. I don't know what my future holds. I'm starting over at 68 years old with absolutely nothing. The road ahead feels long and uncertain, but I know I can't stay silent. If you or someone you know has been targeted, please report it to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center at ic3.gov. Don't let shame or embarrassment stop you. You are not alone. These criminals are professionals, and they prey on our most basic human need, the need for love. Don't let them win. Don't let them take your savings. And please, don't let them take your hope.